Happy Belle. Yeah, you're happy. How's Mama doing?
Mama's doing good. Enjoying what projects Papa's up to.
Yeah. Isn't it nice what a dog pooping on your yard can do? Can bring good inspiration. Right, Belle? Right, baby? Yeah, it can bring good inspiration. So, we got that in. This fence, I've got a little bit more things to do over here, but as you can see, we run a straight line to the corner, and then from the corner, a straight line that way. So all cleaned up, good to go. Monster truck has got this hooked up. Oh, we're gonna see how many feet we got, because we're dealing with 16-foot sections. This pole actually, hand me this and I'll run it around. I didn't notice that. Okay, so to here, ooh, 50 feet, just over 50 feet. So 16, 32, and then 48, huh? Yeah, so we're gonna have a little 2-foot section extra, which is fine, because we have 48. Should be 16 times 3. Okay, so we'll have a little short section that we can cut off and run in, and that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, so that said, let's see where 16 feet out comes, and then see if that's where we want to drop the gate. 16 feet from that way is here, and we may want to look that up. Where's the next one? Where's 32 at? Okay, so 32 would be where your edge of your thing comes. And just because of where this underground stuff, we're standing on it, that's where underground electricity and water go. So what we're going to do is probably give it a foot. We'll bring it up to 33. I'll probably drop a corner here then and have it swing off of there, and we'll just add a foot to each edge. That makes sense. So then, yeah, 33 would come up to 49, and we just have a little extra to close in the gap. That makes sense. That'll work. So as with many projects, or with any project, about the time you're getting ready to get done is when all of the so-called helpers show up, right? Oh yeah, a couple more over there. See them over there too? Just pretend to be useful in some sort of way. This one's actually helping, right, Pinky? So here's the deal. We've got that space at each end, right? So I just used the Sawzall, reciprocating saw, and cut off a small section here of this one, which was sticking out quite a bit. I cut it off here. It was going all the way over here, quite an overlap. This is actually going to get knocked back that way because I was contemplating how to secure the end of this cattle panel to here. I had considered kind of tying it with wire, but I decided, you know what, that's not going to be that good. So I'm going to do is straighten all these out, actually drill holes into here, and then slide it tight into there. And I may need some ratchet straps or something to pull it as hard and as tight as I can. But this will give us, you know, an 18-inch starter over on this side, because remember we had a couple extra feet to make up. I'll drop a T-post here, then run this out, and then we should be in good standing for putting in our gate where we're not dropping a railroad tie. There it is. On top of our power and water. So gotta be careful. Gotta, you know all these things. Call before you dig. That type of stuff. But yeah, here we go. I'll move this temporary chicken house from before too. There we go. Mama's working on a little bit of stuff. Another helper. I'm gonna dig my hole here. And then we should be pretty close, eh kids? Man, it really does smell like dog poop. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Hey, do you think that's deep enough? Do you think it's deep enough? Oh, he's no help.
Oh, wow.
Easier to dig than the last one. And what do you got there?
A magnet.
What's a magnet for?
To pick up any like screws or those clips.
Right, so since we're working on a driveway,
Here.
and since we've got a lot of little helpers,
I think it's
we want to make sure, stay back from the edge, that there's nothing that's going to cut a hole in our tire. So they're going to drag that around and make sure we pick up anything that could be there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Good work, kids. So let's see what we wound up with. There's Pinky Pepper in the middle. And with that starter of 18 inches or so, ran out another 16 foot, got this plus that. So the last one wound up being straight to the end. So we got 16 feet to just behind there. I actually screwed the cattle panel into the back of the railroad tie. We've got that bolted on there. I will be putting a cattle panel on top of this too. And then we do have, show them how big that gap is, child, by walking down there. Okay, that's how big the gap is right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and fix that. So I'm going to move it over just so it's about half of that. And I've got some play in this whole thing here that I can do that. It's just for another day. That's still not attached. You can see where the ends of those cattle panels are not attached to anything. I'm going to drill holes into that railroad tie and then secure them in there. And that should work. Got that one up. I was not planning on doing this at all, but it's so nice. A year and a half ago is actually when the moving company for our mobile home pushed all that junk through that fence and bent everything up, and I haven't taken care of it since then. So it's been a year and a half in the making, and we've dreamed of this too. It gives us a nice entrance here. Okay, big wide entrance. You can easily pull in here with a trailer on, do a full circle, and head right back out without opening any of our gates to our pastures or to our house. I guess next time we'll have to do some beautification. I told the kids we'd go down to the creek and get a pile of rocks, so we'll put some rocks up here. These rock pillars here then will come up across here and up to the corner here and probably across. So there'll be one there and one there and one there. And then back this way. You can see they're coming part way already. But those are going to be more of a perimeter thing. The interior fences are not going to have those rock pillars. But I do like the looks of them. And you can see down at the bottom too, there's a nice layer of rock on each side of the fence to keep certain things in and certain things out. That's what we'll be doing along here too. And then that cattle panel will help, or yeah, on top of that gate. Don't you think, child? Give it a, stand back and just give it a little push. I want to watch that thing swing. Yeah. So I may take on some of these too and install like a little old bike tire on the end of it. So we can open it all the way out. Does it hit the ground there? Okay. So I'll do some, oh, okay. So definitely big enough for us to enter, big enough for us to go out. And then I'll do groundwork if I need to. Some of that's got to be leveled and filled in more here. Anyway, all right, y'all. Just another day on the homestead. Another project crossed off our list. Pretty much still got to finish it, but for the most part it's installed. So we're happy about that. It'll keep vehicles out anyway. They can't fit through that 8-inch gap. All right, guys. Papa out.